Summer Nam is around the corner. We got our tickets. We're getting in the road trip. Driving to Nashville. It's going to be fun. That was a great song, wasn't it? I wanted to start singing that song together, and I just couldn't.
It's great.
I couldn't think. But
I should have joined in.
I think we're planning on going to Summer Nam.
I think we're going.
And some of the manufacturers are planning to go to Nam as well this summer.
Like 5 of them.
Not a lot.
Right. It's going to be awesome.
I think we're still going, and it's still up in the air. We don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
But we're planning on going. We like these things. Now, we started talking about Winter Nam, so we've already, I've talked to some of the guys over in England at some of these major shops that are made out of fruit, like peaches and things. And like they got their tickets for Winter Nam already. We've got our hotels reserved. But I've been talking to some of the major manufacturers, and they're not sure if they're going. So is Nam over?
I mean,
is it possible? Like that's the end of Nam? Like is this
could this be the end of an era? Is what you're saying?
Is this the last Nam coming up in the Summer Nam? Could this be like the sort of like the whimper of it?
I mean, I think it really all depends on how it goes, right? If it like everybody turns out and it's this "we are the world" moment where we all come together and cuddle each other safely from a distance.
But that's not what we do there.
No,
it's not. It's like it's not like, let's be honest about it. They're gonna say like there's gonna be social distance. It's not. We'll wear masks, I'm sure, but
right.
Well,
it's just the nature of it is you just congregate around these things to see stuff and
you see guitars, you touch guitars, you're fist pounding, you're getting taken out to dinner by your reps, you're meeting the biggest part of Nam is seeing all your old friends,
right?
And like your friends that are at other guitar shops and stuff. But what our concern is that this might be an end of an era, just with like the rum. Like we've talked to us. I'm not saying which makers. But a lot aren't going to Summer Nam. They don't go normally, but most do.
But I mean, that was not shock. But thinking about maybe major folks may not come to Winter Nam, that's a big deal.
That is a big deal. And I talked to some of the companies too. Like, and it's not just talking to them. It's just like looking at how we've had these successful online platforms that they've done for their like sort of Winter Nam and Summer Nam events. Like all the manufacturers have had these like product releases, and they've done it online. It's been awesome. They've had huge sell through.
Yep.
Through the roofs. Then they don't really need Nam.
Well, I mean, Nam costs a lot of money,
like
and it's a lot of time. So if they figured out, hey, we can do it without this.
I mean, just to give an idea of like how much Nam costs, like they rent these spaces at the convention centers in Anaheim, and like let's say Fender and Gibson like rent rooms, and Taylor has an amazing setup too. And PRS like upgraded into a bigger space last time too, but they spend high 6 figures to like maybe 7 because they bring all their people, they house them in the hotels. Some of the West Coast companies are lucky enough to where they can like kind of go back and forth with some of their teams, like Fender in particular, because it's like they're in that area and the people live and work there. But they're putting them like just an idea of how much like a room at these hotels right outside the convention center. It's $1,000 a night for some of these places. We don't get that room. We have bunk beds in our. You think we're kidding?
But we're not.
We went to the hotel with bunk beds and like meant for children, and we're all like 6 foot plus
with dolphin
tall.
trainers hanging out with
who's coming to town. I heard.
It's a rumor.
Z, the dolphin trainer from Florida, might be coming to visit. We're very excited. As long as he doesn't bring those like robot controlled dolphins that he's been.
I hope not.
Science fiction stuff, but anyway,
terrifying.
So Nam is very expensive. The guitar companies have backlogs of if we order a Fender or we can't even get Gibsons at this point, but like a Fender, we order one, we're looking at 10 months to 12 months for an American built just normal guitar. It's not is like we're looking at 6 months for a Affinity Squire.
Right.
It's 8, and PRS is worse. We're like almost 2 years for a core piece now.
I mean,
just let that sink in.
I know.
So their backlog is millions.
Right.
Like not just like dozens of millions, tens of millions to almost $100 million plus easily for each company in back orders.
Crazy. And I mean, the other thing to think about, right, is NAMM is where they launch new things. So I'm sure that has been impeded some too, just by the volume of the current production stuff they're trying to get out, right? I can't imagine anybody's going to be launching and making. I mean,
I think they will still. They'll have. I don't know how they're going to do it production wise. You're right. That's a great point.
I mean, like maybe they'll launch it, right? Or maybe but it almost seems like sort of anticlimactic to just be like, oh, here's this great new thing, but we can't make it for 3 years. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to see.
We were on the phone with one of these companies too just yesterday trying to figure out like a limited run we want to do for us. And I was like, well, we can talk about it next year.
Yeah.
We can put the order in today, It was some shell pink and Daphne blue things we were talking about. But we put the order in today. Like we're not getting it for a year at the soonest.
Yeah.
Because they have to sort of like skew that to not the front, even
Right.
if it is a substantial order. So that's getting restructured and rethought at the moment. But even Namm itself is all about, we're up in at the custom shop event alone. Like we're breathing on each other. There's like hundreds of us from all over the world. It's a breeding ground of like, obviously we call it Nammthrax. We all get it every year. We get sick. And then there's a buffet. Everybody's like I can't really imagine that happening.
Oh, no. Yeah, no
But if
way.
they close the open bar, I don't even want to.
What's the point?
No, it is tricky. I don't know. I hope they don't get rid of Namm because it's fun.
Namm is fun.
Like I remember even well before the guitar shop days, like it was my fantasy to go to Namm. Now I get to go to Namm every year.
Right.
And then they take it away.
Pull it out from under you.
I know, it's like pulling that rug out. I feel like Charlie Sheen in Major League, just like everything's going great, then it starts falling apart.
And then it's not.
Until he finds the magic. I think it was like Corbin Burnsen's wife was like the magic. And he didn't realize he was having an affair with that guy's wife. And that's a great movie. If you haven't seen Major League, watch Major League.
I've watched it, but it's been a long time.
It's brilliant. I think Wesley Snipes was in it too. Like he was like the fast dude.
Yeah.
Like at steel bass. What a great.
That's true.
Yeah, and if you have Wesley Snipes memories, like or Major League memories, just to share those as well. No, it's an exciting thing, Namm, and I miss it already. And like that, so
hopefully this is not the last one.
hopefully not. And I know for Namm, like all the folks that work in Namm, like all the good they do, like they're scrambling right now too, just trying to make, hey, let's keep this, and maybe it's just a temporary thing.
If we got anything going for us, it's that guitar players, we're not really innovators. We're like, give us that 50s thing, the weird old technology. We want to do it the same way.
We want it to be hard to play.
We're like, oh yeah, we could do all this digitally and it's better and it's cheaper, but no. I have confidence and faith that we're all going to be like, no. This is the way it's always been done.
And and it goes through, and like we're okay. We like things changing. We do. It's like, but there's something just Namm. Okay, I like things changing. But I know Jonathan doesn't like things changing. Things don't change at certain speeds around these parts.
Very curmudgeonly.
No, I know. I'm hoping that this isn't the end.
Yeah. I mean, who knows?
Because concerts are getting ready to start ramping back up again. Like Ed Sheeran just dropped that like tour's coming next year. Coldplay's hinting at a tour. Like these are the biggest sort of pop stars of the world and rock stars. So they're all being very cautious in their announcements, but looking like 2022 is going to be the year of things coming back. I hope it is for all the big boys of guitar manufacturing too.
It's true.
Just to put the show on. It's just because what this is it's rock and roll and guitars. It's a show.
It's a show.
It's all about the show.
It's supposed to be.
And we love the show.
The show's fun.
We love it. Otherwise, every guitar would be the same color and the same shape with just different pickups, different woods, and maybe different neck carves. But like otherwise, it'd be the same thing. But I want a beat up shell pink thing.
I do.
I want a beautiful, burl and flame maple PRS that, I don't need all that pretty stuff. It doesn't make it sound any better, but I want it.
Are you sure?
Okay, maybe it makes it sound a little better. It makes me play it better, maybe.
You feel happier.
It makes me not want to put it on the wall and get touched by any strangers that walk near it.
It's true.
Don't touch my fancy PRS. You can touch my beat up Strat. It's okay.
That's fine.
But no, it's let us know what your thoughts are, and like, does it matter? Like, do you guys care? I do.
I do too.
I think it's, and like, we're just curious what you guys think. And if you've been to Namm, if you had a great time, how sick did you get? How much fun did you get? did you have there? It's like, it's so much fun. And if you haven't had a chance to go, like, try to figure it out. Like contact your local guitar shop. Like, they can probably get you tickets.
It's possible.
That's the way in. It's, we've had some friends of ours just like stay in the same hotel room. It's like myself, Derek in the same bed. Like we look over next door, Jonathan's above me, which is disturbing.
It is
on
strange.
the bunk bed up there. And then like there's a person that is a friend of the shop to the left of me. Hey, good night. I'm gonna keep Law and Order on the whole night while we sleep because SVU's a must. When I'm in a hotel, I gotta have SVU on at least once. Or Ridiculousness.
Yeah.
That's
What's that one you like? The crazy one?
Ridiculousness, I think.
Is
That
that
the MTV one?
The actual name of it?
Yeah, it's a,
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you just meant you
Bob
had
Deere-
ridiculousness.
With deer drinking, like, and
Yeah,
Chanel West Coast. Oh my God.
That was a whole new experience for me. I'm
out-
so glad you exposed me to these
And
things.
then when Derek watches that, like, that Oak Island thing.
Right.
And there's a bunch of
See,
articles.
that I'm into.
No, but a bunch of articles just came out about that, like in the Wall Street Journal I was reading. And they're like, is this whole thing a scam?
Well, probably.
And they're like, well, yeah. But they're like, is there any treasure here? Like, probably not. But who cares? It's exciting. And
They found a button.
they did find. We found something. They're gonna find.
There's hope.
No, because it's gonna be like Goonies. They're gonna find the freaking ship eventually. It's gonna launch. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be really cool.
And I think Derek's gonna actually go there.
I hope so.
And like he's gonna find the treasure.
He's got to take me with him if he does that.
He's going by himself.
We're going- no.
I think Derek and I are gonna go see Ed Sheeran though. Maybe take our sons.
Be fun.
It'll be fun. They have no idea how loud concerts actually are. It's gonna be awesome. Oh my God! No earmuffs. You are not babies.
There you go.
You were 8.
Done.
Enjoy, but that's it. Namm. Is it done? Is it coming back, or is it going to just be kind of like everything else has been for the past year?
We'll see.
Find out. Let us know.
Stay tuned. Yeah, we want to know your thoughts. Give us your predictions in the comments. We'll see what actually happens. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Click that bell so you don't miss videos like this in the future. Thank you again for hanging out with us. We'll see you soon.